Alright everyone, we're back with Feda, so we're going to go take out Alnos, who's in the area. It's another detachment from the transport command. When the enemy becomes our own countrymen such as Duncan, fighting is a tougher option. Still, if we don't come up with a plan quickly, it'll come down to us or them. Alright, cross the river, move everyone to the opposite bank, try to avoid the hostiles. Okay, and they have a demi-human too, we can't kill them. Alright, so I could probably kill everyone else, and if it's just the demi-human left, then ignore them and get everyone to the bank. Okay. I'm setting everyone up in a cross to use the magic barrier spell. I hope they enjoy that shield effect. I think I'm just gonna let them come to me. And then we can worry about slipping out, you know, afterwards, once we thin their ranks. Let's see, who needs experience? Dan. Yeah, so far nothing in this game has been a threat. I mean, my party seems overpowered as shit. You hang out there for now. Who could use a heal? That was it? 4 experience? Jeez. Alright, who wants experience? I guess... New dude. Lance and spear. So the spear, maybe you throw? Yeah, okay, cool. Alright, well, lance for now. Yeah, this is just like Shining Force. How you can get, like, the knights have, like, spears you can throw. I'm gonna keep you in this area because you're gonna stun the demi-human. I guess we're going back around this way. Okay, so should be close enough now where I could use Blink Blind. Yeah, shut up for a while. Okay, we're good. 233 shells. Everyone gain experience. Alright, keep moving. Alright, we got another battle coming up. We appear to have become the popular attraction in this area. Guess what? They're back. Damn, these guys are persistent. No, those previous two squads were just random encounters. Take a closer look. Yeah, you're right. These are the real deal. Someone must be onto us. Oh my god, it's a lot of demi-humans. Brian, you traitor. For escaping trial, not to mention slashing Alnos with your sword, we shall have your head. On a pike. Yep, this bunch was deployed to carry out my execution. Sorry, everyone, for dragging you in. Tush, Captain. I've got your back. Or if you prefer me out in front, just give the order. In that case, destroy these obsessed troopers. Just don't harm any of the demi-humans. Alright, well, again, let's just let them come to us. Okay. Okay. Blink bind. Who else needs experience? How about you? How about you throw a spear? Because I want to see how strong this is. Have a look at the skills a Knight of Justice wields. Okay, not bad. Alright, put an end to this. Yeah, these battles have just been so easy. Alright, Chris leveled up. Ooh, my emblem changed to Griffin. Damn, they attack in... sorry, in endless swarms. No formations or maneuvers, just straight on. Then let's withdraw for now, and hope we can outrun them. Whoever you people are, thank you for sparing the lives of these innocent citizens. Wow, you did it. I've regained my original form. Madam Royce, you have my deepest appreciation. I know our families have been worried sick. We should return to our villages without delay. Thanks again, and Godspeed. Hello over there. Aren't you the defectors who inquired about the processing plant? By the way, my name is Royce Hegmeyer. I'm a soldier with the Liberation Army. Did any of you sustain injuries? I am Brian Stelbart, and all of us seem to have weathered this latest skirmish. I'm Ian McDougal. For a female warrior, you're quite brave to be out here all alone. Thanks, I guess. Anyway, in case you were wondering what I just did, I administered a special gas on the demi-humans. As you saw, it's an antidote that restored their natural forms and mental states. Hey, we could use a supply of that gas. These mutants have been striking us at every turn. Ian's right. The mayor at Spit pleaded with us not to harm them, but if their numbers keep growing, we may be forced to choose between them or us. Well, unfortunately, I just expended my entire supply. That figures. Damn. Just our luck. Sorry, I want to save them even worse than you, possibly. So do you have any immediate plans? We're looking for an Empire officer named Alnos. After that, well, I guess it depends. Some of us want to find a place to live peacefully, that's all. Others may speak for themselves. Lots of luck finding a serene setting anywhere on this planet. In the meantime, why don't you accompany me to the town of Reuben? Alright, off to Reuben. The only way I can help, now that I've expended our supply of this antidote, is to inform you. Details concerning the facility creating this problem. All we know about the processing plant. I'm talking about the Balformian Empire's latest technology, used for ethnic cleansing operations. It's a diabolical demi-human project. If Alnos runs the show at this alleged processing plant, then we're definitely interested. Good. Now if you'll kindly follow me into that house across the way, we'll get started. As you wish. Lead on. A processing plant is nothing more than a cover for one of the Empire's evil enterprises. In addition, its unit captain, Alnos, is a sadistic child abuser, among other things. That man is heartless and cruel toward everyone, but I believe our kids actually suffer more. Check every pot. You never know. It's crazy, I tell you. Just one glance at that guy and women become paralyzed, frozen in place, unable to budge. Obviously, Royce can't deal with such a problem. Are you planning to help her, or what? I have no idea what you're even talking about. The Empire's abducted many of our men and taken them to its various facilities up north. Once there, they either perform backbreaking labor or get turned into demi-humans. And that's not all. A strange man named Ryukan showed up one day. Next thing we knew, he had absconded to the castle just west of here, taking most of the town's women with him. What's he doing to our ladies at this very moment is anyone's guess. Damn creep. Anyway, here's the craziest part of all. All that priest has to do is make eye contact. Just like that. A woman is paralyzed instantly, falls under his complete control. Are you really so afraid of what might happen to you if that monk glances your way? You're trying to be funny? I can't take chances like that in dire times such as these. So will you help us retrieve the women? If you have talked to others, you know the situation. Why the Liberation Army's hands, why my hands, are tied in both of these matters. Wait a minute, I thought we followed you here to discuss what you knew about Alnos. Details about the processing plant, maybe even the internment camp if they relate. I know, but could you please help us resolve the problem with the missing women first? Why should we, after you've been less than forthright? Don't you see? Ryukan is a major obstacle who is well dug in on our left flank. He's a thorn in everyone's side that we must eliminate before anyone can move forward. Makes sense. Go on. Look, I hate imposing conditions, but we are desperate. Walk around, talk to people, learn for yourself. We are barely functioning. We cannot provide much support right now, not while our town languishes with a drastically reduced population and low morale. So help us bring the women home safely, and we will share all the intelligence we have. Everything we know about Alnos, the internment camp, and the processing plant. Well, I'm not very happy that you sort of sprung this new problem on us, so it's up to the others. If everyone is willing, we'll at least try. If you decide to help us, talk to me again before you depart. Okay, great. The Empire's abducted our men and carted them off to the forced labor camp, turning some of them into grotesque killing machines. Not only that, our women have been spirited away by that evil priest, monk, or whatever the hell he is. Our town is dwindling away to nothing while we just stand here twiddling our thumbs. It hurts, I'm telling you, to suffer through all of this and just watch it happen. Whatever the risk, we must do something, and soon, or else this town is finished for keeps. As soon as I returned home, the first thing I noticed was that most of the women were gone. Everyone said this weird priest, monk, or some sort of religious nut had charmed our womenfolk. Can you believe such a tale? I guess it's true. I'm told he's quite strong, so what can we do? I already got that. Alright, let's go talk to people. Oh, you've really decided to deal with that wicked priest? Don't know how to thank you. That renegade priest, the one who's taken up residence in the ruined castle, raids our town for the express purpose of stealing the affections of our women. Among other things. What an asshole. Yeah, that's true. Unfortunately, the Liberation Army appears powerless to deal with the situation. My father's yet to return. Alright, well, we got a weapon shop. Let's see if I can actually afford some stuff. I don't know anything about running a shop. I wish my mom and dad would come home. Okay, well, so much for that. I wonder, is my husband still alive? If so, is he being turned into a creepy monster? If that's the case, people are saying he would kill me on sight. Can that possibly be true? Yes, lady, from what I've seen, I believe it's entirely possible he would rip you to pieces. Oh, dear me. Okay, have I talked to everyone yet? Find a ruined castle just to the west of this town. I advise you to steer clear. Okay. The processing plant does all sorts of weird things with magic and forbidden experiments. In short, the Empire is turning our family members into murderous beasts. It's a really wicked place, so dangerous that everyone is too terrified to go near it. Is that everybody? So if you'll address the Ryukan situation? You say you fear the Ryukan guy, but we're total strangers too. What about Brian? What about him? I mean, what if Brian came here to kidnap women also? What if he grabs you? I know I'm taking chances trusting outsiders, but I'm forced to gamble right now. Anyway, the prospect of being nabbed by Brian doesn't sound altogether unpleasant. Are you serious? Hey, bucko, don't give me that shock look. Times may be hard, but we all have our urges. This is getting a little weird. Yeah, but your town is, like, decimated. It seems highly inappropriate while everything is... Oh, take it easy, Ein. What's shocking is to hear such admonishments coming from, your lips. You, Ein, of all people. Shut up. Oh hell, let's go pay this Ryukan character a visit and get it over with. I hope you won't be too rough on him. Who, me? You're just mad, old chum, because you're not getting all of the action. Ah, great. Now I gotta go through all this again. Okay. Hey, I've actually heard of this Ryokan. He's not exactly a big fan of the Empire either. Certainly not in cahoots with our erstwhile boss, who for some reason lets him run loose. Do you suppose Alnos is afraid of Ryokan? Could be, if he's as strong as the townies claim. To operate with such impunity in Alnos' territory, he's a brave son of a bitch, to say the least. I certainly hope so. No one is more dangerous than a skulking coward. At any rate, after we soften him up a bit, maybe he'll tell us something new about the processing plant. Yeah, he might do just that, unless you handle him too gently. How's this for kid gloves? Hey, asswipe. You call yourself a priest, you woman snatcher? Haul your sorry butt out here. Yeah, release the women right this minute, or else we'll be forced to play rough. Stubborn bastard. Looks like we gotta invade his privacy. Yep, always the hard way. Well, as you put it so aptly earlier, let's get it over with. I wonder if any of the women are single. Time and a place, dude. Time and a place. Ryokan isn't a bad person at heart. Please don't harm him. Great. Guys, what's with all this unbridled hostility? Are you dedicating your lives to the Millennium Nightmare without fearing the wrath of my deity? Even while the stench of many corpses emanates from the whole lot of you? I don't think you could begin to comprehend what resides in our hearts, even if we spoke slowly. You're a century early, would-be saviors. Oh, kindred spirits, someone should assist you. During your early ascent into heaven, that is. Watch yourself, Ian. No worries, partner. Just leave it to me. I don't understand these, like, interstitial little, like, conflicts here. Like, if you somehow die in one hit to one of these, do you lose? Like, is it game over? Or is this just story-related? I don't know. Wow, you're really strong for a priest. Try me on for size, you sneaky snake in the grass. Hey, back off. Stay your weapons. I yield. I was already growing weary of these provincial women anyway. So enough, I say. Besides, if I hurt people or worse yet, get killed, the path to my perfect deification may... that's it. I'm not ready to become a martyr, so back off. I've had enough for now. Still, when I do leave this cruel temporal world, I'll make no apologies and have no regrets. But if women are all you crave, take these. They're yours, with my compliments. Is it a deal? We don't get our kicks by raping women or hurting people for our own twisted pleasures. The main reason we came here is to bring home these women you somehow charmed and stole. In your case, I might make an exception to our code of ethics about hurting people. I owe you for that cheap shot. I suppose the rumors I've been hearing about you people are true. What rumors? You really are different. You have a completely opposite mindset from the Empire that some of you once served. That's ancient history now. Hey, I don't like some of what I feel compelled to do. I've even contemplated suicide, but being a priest, I'm not allowed to take my life. You also have no right to warp women's minds and divert their attention to your perversions. Yeah, that's like date raping a gal you got drunk so you could take advantage of her, you pig. This translation's something else, man. This is some shit. Sooner or later, someone's gonna blow your shit away, punk. Got it? I don't believe these compulsions will ever go away, not completely. However, I'll most certainly attempt to discipline myself well enough to stop repeating my bad habits. It's a very good plan, bucko, if you want to keep breathing. Speaking for Royce and the entire Reuben metropolitan area. What? If I do manage to stay alive, I get the feeling we may cross paths again down the line. Ah, well. We figured you were poking the Empire's eye, same as we, when we're not running. But I thought priests weren't allowed to hurt people, even toadies who serve evil empires. Hey, I've stood still for just about all the preaching I can tolerate from you people. Maybe we'll mix it up after all. You could put me out of my misery. Wow, this nutsack is really unbalanced. Look, to defuse the situation, let me give you guys something useful instead. Here in my hot little hand, I hold the key to the entrance of the Empire's production plant. I planned to raid the lab myself, but realized this would probably be possible to accomplish alone. Yep, just as I suspected. You're no ordinary priest, not by any stretch of the imagination. What else can I say, but don't let the door hit your asses on the way out. Well, that was weird. Are these like extra battles you could do for experience or whatever? Like, I don't know what's going on with those monsters coming up from the bottom, but anyway. This will be, we'll pick this up in the next episode. So if you guys like what you're seeing, like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends. We'll have more Feda in the next one.